Hey guys, I'm Kayakis, and welcome back to another episode of Map, a game about maps. Where last time, let's see if we can get back to our big ol' map table, I guess. We got through a few islands, and I guess this is the new one. Let's check it out. Rue, shall we go back and look for your flower on this island? Let's see, picnic, fruit, pancakes, cookies. Always sure my little sister? What? Excuse me, tantrums. Alright, flowers. The highest point on the island with a small flower meadow. Very nice. And we got the compass. Yes. So last episode we found the compass. We can make it wider. Drag it around, use it. Can use it to draw. Yeah. Looks good enough. So how do I go about... Ooh. So if I were to take this, put that in there right at there. Oh, come on. Just line up. It's like snaps right there, which I'm not a big fan of that. There we go. And then I could take this, put it somewhere. I could say this little island over to there. 5 steps. Boom. So it marks out lines basically. But I think I could get a much more accurate step count with that. So our objective is mark the highest point with flowers. So while exploring the island, I did find our compass rose. Oh, I forgot to mark our dock on the island. Well, this is near an edge. Let's see. The north edge. So that means this is north. Okay. Good to know. Interesting. So we are directly along a line here. Wait, what am I doing? Point with flowers. Is this the highest point? I mean, unless there's flowers on the tower. I suppose so. Alright. Let's do a little counting then, shall we? Annoyingly, there's this thing in the way. How many steps is it from... So that's like 1 step. Can I jump up here? Do I want to be up here? Probably not. 2, 4, 5, 6. I don't trust that that was accurate. So I'm gonna recount. 5, 6. I mean, sure. So 7 from the center of this thing going. That's north. So that's west, southwest. So going southwest 7. That's what I said. So we take this guy. We put him right there. Drag this thing out to 7. Drag it up to here. We'll put... Oh no. Oh no. I gotta make sure I grab the light part of it, not the dark part of it. Does this snap? I don't think so. Oh, look at that. Right at 7 still. Alright, so I drew the line with the compass. Smack that right there and hope for the best. Oh, perfect. Well, it's a good thing I know how to read a map. Feeling much better now, thank you. Raft as a whole. Need some wood. Wooden planks somewhere around here. Alright, let's take a look around the map. This is actually a good vantage point as long as I don't go and just throw my... Can I... Oh, well, fiddlesticks. Can I tear this thing though? What is this? Not gonna lie, I actually saw this as I was exploring a little bit earlier. But still, that looks to be something worthwhile. There is a little circle. Oh, it's this little circle. It's the little circle I use for my explanation. So if we go, uh, south. Okay. Except south, straight south is like that way, I think. Hold on. Hold on. Let's get this thing to line up straight north and south. That should work. Extend this as wide. Okay, I just want a good line to go off of on this. That way I can help visualize. So straight up and down, straight south does not touch this peak, this tip of the island. So right there is straight south. So right in the center, don't touch the tip. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, oh, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. Let's stick with 10. Alright. I got a little distracted because I wasn't sure. So let's go ahead and I guess restart that. Retry that. Well, I'm not sure exactly how we're sitting. But this is 10 steps. I'm pretty sure this is straight south of the center of that. And I don't know how we're actually aligned with this. Does this little thing show on the map? I doubt it. It does. So we're like right in here then. So the thing's actually like right in there. But let me do a little something here quick. Alright, so it looks like 10 steps south of the center of this island is basically right here at the edge of the island. Is that where I'm at? Not quite. We're probably supposed to be more like right here. So let's see if that's south. 90 degrees might just put me there. I'm gonna gamble it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I just go 5 steps in, hopefully that's where I need to be. So let's get the compass lined up. Grab this. Get it lined up. No. Whoops. My bad. And drag that there. Put this right. That seems really far in. Like, really far in. You know what? Let's just find out. Let's just see. I don't trust this, but let's just see how this ends up. That's actually a lot closer than I guess I thought it was. Let's give that a try again. I saw where it landed, and it looks like it needs to go basically right up in here. Closer to this spot right here. So I'm thinking that should actually be pretty darn close. Yeah. There we go. That's a tough one. I don't know how you're really supposed to do that one. Might have had to use the rock that was over there. I don't know. But there we go. Stone basket with a hammer. Stone for houses. Mine stone. With their wings? Milo does not seem to be impressed. I was gonna say, I wonder if this thing is lined up like north and south. So like that's a cardinal direction, but I really don't think it is. Alright, let's go find a stone something with a hammer. I wonder where it could be. Gosh dang. Alright, hold on. I need to check my cardinal directions. Alright, so back here, cardinal directions are as such. Let's see, we said that was north, so this is south. I am halfway stumped on this, on how the best way to do this. I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of count it out. Hope for the best. Ah, heck. I thought I could at least step up there. Alright, 10 steps south is right here, wherever the heck this is. If we just kind of cheat myself out. Is that straight south? I don't think it is. I think it's like south and then one step east. I don't really trust how I'm doing this. I wouldn't trust it either. What did I say? It's like 17 basically. Well, I mean, I guess that's 10 right there, right? So we just go stretch this thing out 17. I'll be honest, I don't remember if it was in fact 17 or not, but we're going with 17. Go this thing vertical. Drag it down right there. So we'll mark that out. And we said one step east. So drag this in. And let's get our step in. Alright, there we go. One step east. Do I trust this? Not particularly, but I'm actually I'm morbidly curious to see how this actually ends up. Oh. Oh. Was east the right way? Yeah, east was the right way. I'm going to try that again. I'm actually going to try something a little bit better this time. Oh. Wait. Wait. I know where this thing is. The reason I didn't use... Get this out of here. The reason I didn't use this was because I didn't know how to orient it. But it's in a straight line with this. So if I were to... Let's just drag this out so it's a straight line. Put you right in the middle there. We'll take this one and get it right across. We'll use green because, well, why not? I don't know. Like that. So it should be right on this line. That's why I don't really use the crayon much, because it's too thick for my liking. But I wanted to use a different color. So I think probably right in here. But I'm going to try to step it out, actually. Do this in a more or less proper way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's get our steps marked out here now. At first I had it oriented like this, and I was like, how am I this far off? That's because I'm going from the wrong point. Should be right here. So we take our marker, slap that thing right there. We should be pretty darn close now. Oh. I mean, it's still 3 stars, so it's not bad, but I really felt confident on that one. I think my line might have been a little off, but 3 stars is 3 stars. Advance for their time. Yes. Hey, that was it. Wait. There's one treasure chest here. And, well, we didn't get it. We gotta go back. We cannot leave until we get it. So, I'm going to go explore the island a little bit. Well, I decided to go into this tower, whatever it is, and I found this. I'm pretty sure I know where or I have a good idea where this is. There's only so many these things. Okay. This needs to get out of the way. I kind of want to leave all my marks because, I mean, I use them. I think it looks neat to actually show what I was using. Um, okay, so this seems to be relatively zoomed out. So it's this thing. It's also rotated, so we're looking more over in like this area. Okay. So that's that jagged area. This one. So I think we're right in here around this cross line. I think right in sorry, I know I'm opening and closing a lot. I'll just skip to where I mark it. All right, I got it figured out. I think it's right in here. So I guess I just go and find this little thing, and it should be shortly off. So I found that little thing shortly off the coast. Makes me think it's in this barren spot. And that's a score for this guy here. Pickaxe. Okay, sure. Well, there we go. We got our hidden treasure. Let's head to the world map. Let's get this one going. So I was exploring this island, and I'll be honest, I'm not sure what to make of this. I guess it's a sticker. I was really hoping it would be a hat, and I could wear that and just kind of a little cat head. Oh, it reset my steps. Yeah, I was just trying to find the compass rose, the landmark. Not sure where it is. Huh. I wonder if this even has one. Can I... Let me up. Ah, it does have... It's... this tower? Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Actually, does it give me any indication as to which way is what? Not really great. Well, I found another X, but I'm not sure if this is actually a dig spot or it's more like a map. I thought it was more like a map. So I guess I'm looking for a big structure, two smaller ones, a small structure in the middle. I guess we can go take a look. So actually, I'm thinking it's right here, and these are stumps. So we have a big stump, which is right there, a small stump, and then two small stumps in the distance, which is right there. So if I dig right in front of the small stump, which might just be right here. No. Yeah, apparently this was not the right spot. I didn't verify it all with like the bigger stumps or whatever, so alright, I suppose I can give a little more thought into it. Can I climb this? Please? Please? Whatever. Alright, my new guess is right here. Huh. Sad. Here? Aha! I don't know how many stickers or treasure chests there are, but I found two, so that's neat. Can I go underneath here? Is there... Oh, that'd be a perfect spot for a little clue. Oh well. Maybe I'll happen across the last one. Well, actually, I don't even know. I was just guessing, assuming. I guess there was three. All right. So, on the island where I found that and everything, yeah, I was trying to align myself up with north, try to get a good indication as to where these things are. And my objective was to locate all of the red flowers. So yeah, there's a rose bush there, some poppies there, and then on the wall right over there are some more red flowers. So I was trying to do something in which I actually mark up my map and just see. It's more or less a gut feeling, but I'm curious as to how this will actually end up working out. So if we bring this over to this green dot, which I'm guessing, I'm hoping, is pretty darn close to these hanging red flowers. I'm really curious. How close are we? I'm gonna say something probably didn't go quite right with that. So we actually ended up on that building. Sad. No other word for it. Just sad. Mm. Okay. Okay. Sad. Sad indeed. How about let's try the grass poppy. We'll ignore the hanging poppy. Let's try the grass poppy. Um, well, we're 1 star. So we were on that there. Okay, and last but not least, the rose bush. This is the one I feel the most confident with. Confirm. Yeah, so most confident. We're 3 stars. So we'll keep that one. These ones, I mean, I could adjust just from where it landed, where I know it landed. However, I would like some kind of landmark. Is there any good landmark on here? So this square thing is that pillar, which, I mean, it's not that great of a landmark. I guess one good landmark would be just this. Oh no. Just this edge of the map here, because it's literally a straight line right here. So I know exactly where this thing is right here. Basically this corner. So I could use that as a landmark. And actually, I think I will. I wonder if these are 1 step apart. Let's find out together. Oh no. I survived. I can't get up, but I survived. Alright. Am I... 1, 2. Oh, they are. Well, that's nice. I don't even have to count at that point. And I believe... Yeah, so this edge is actually aligned. It's running east and west. Because that way is north, so... Yeah, it's running east and west, so I don't even really have to do anything much calculating. Alright, let me give this another shot for these ground poppies. Alright, so I have a new guess, and it's right here. Let's try to find out. Summon this thing. Put it there. I didn't mean to put a dot there. Let's just hope for the best. How did we do? Dang it. How? What? I'm confused, actually. Because last time we were here, actually right where I'm standing, I'm pretty sure this is where we were last time. And now we're only slightly that way? Hmm. Is this where we start brute forcing it? Oh, let's see. If that's north, we have to go kind of southwest by, I guess, a step and apart. Southwest. Oh no, I hit continue. No! Can I still go back and... I might be able to. Perfect. A step and apart southwest. Let's see, right there. So southwest, we just need this to line up. There we go. Southwest. So if we say here, let's just grab this right about there. Oh, can I not? No, let me finish. Let me do it again. Gosh, dang it. All right. Well, get that out of here. Let's grab this. Put it there. That's, I guess, where I think it is now. That's so sad. Okay. Yeah, there's not really any landmarks for this other one here. Alright, I do believe, though, I just saw a map. Looks like in between that tower and this tower, there should be something. We got a highlighter? Wait, is that a new... I'm not too sure what I need a highlighter for, but I guess it's something else that I can mark with. So I actually found that map down here. I'll show you guys. Right here. So pretty easy to find, actually. I was just trying to find some way to get some kind of landmark. Alright, well, let's see how this little cross section does for the hanging flowers. Oh, very, very close. How are we? Oh, we went too far south. Alright, try again. So we need to go north ever so slightly. That should do it. How's that? There we go. We can live with that. That'll work. Continue. Nice. We got 3 out of 3 treasure chests, and I'm just gonna go back and get 3 stars on this real quick. Alright, so here's our new island. Well, I guess it's islands, if you will. Now, I'm not too sure what an archipelago is, but this might be it. I went ahead and marked the bridge on the map, so we're right here. Looks like we have access to perhaps a few different ones. So we gotta find some fish and a missing statue. I'm not sure where the fish are. Is that the missing statue? I found it. Oh, do we have a compass rose to mark us? Maybe it's in that building. Can I get to that building? Actually, I'm not sure if I can. Because it has deep water around it. No, I don't. Actually, I should be able to. It's on the map. It's right here. Let's go find out. Well, not like that, I can't. Jump! Yeah, I don't think I can get to that island. Lame. Why would it be on the map if I can't get to it? Hello? I don't actually know what I'm looking at here. Give me a second. Guys, I've been staring at this thing for like 2 minutes straight, and I have no idea where that's supposed to be pointing me. So I guess we'll keep that in the back of my mind. Huh. I wonder if this happens to be anything. X marks the spot. Paintbrush. How does that look on this? Woo. I kind of like that. Now I gotta go through the hassle of erasing it. Where am I? That would be an excellent thing to figure out. This is a pretty good landmark, actually. If only I knew which way was, like, straight north. Well. Alright, so I think I found the school of fish that they were wanting right here. And then, yeah, shortly nearby was that missing statue. So I believe those are both of the things that I need to mark out. However, I'm thinking that map actually refers to this area right in here. Some way, somehow. Because there's that. Okay, so I actually... it might be right here. There it is. Little statue. All right. 2 down. I think there's 3 on this island, so 1 more to go. That would be an excellent spot to be able to mark on the map. Where am I? Don't even know where I'm at. Somewhere. Up somewhere. I'm like over here. I'm like right in here. Somewhere. Some way, somehow. Yeah, if you were to draw a straight line from that tree over to there, I feel like I'm in that zone. I don't know if that's like a good way to go about it, but I don't know. Eh. All right, so there's my line, and now my next step is, I think, measure out how many steps I am from that thing. That might be able to give me a good idea of where I'm at. So let's stand on this. Let me get my steps out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We'll call it 17. 16 and a half. However, how far does this go? Like 20? It goes 20. Okay. So we put this at that point. Because that lets us get 15, 16 and a half. Just like that. So put this point right in the middle there. And now, I don't think I did this right. It was supposed to be wherever this tip intersects, but there's no way I'm that close. I know for a fact I'm not that close. No, I didn't mean to grab it. And I know I'm not all the way over there. Hold on. Let's see. 16, almost 17 steps. Is that how far this is? 5, 10, 15. Yeah? Something ain't right. I think my line here probably isn't right. It might be this over here that I'm supposed to have drawn a line to, not that. Oops, keep pushing all the wrong buttons. Yeah, okay. So that little one right above my hair there, that's what I drew it to. I needed to draw to the tree. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Guys, I just found out I'm able to draw a radius with this thing. That's amazing. So I must be here? That doesn't seem right either. That seems way too close. Surely the radius wouldn't lie. I feel like I'm like right here. Let's see. Am I 16 feet or steps? 5, 10, 15. Yeah, that's about 16 steps. Maybe I should look around more. Alright, guys. Can't say for sure whether or not how we're looking here. Also, I didn't mean to put that down. But I think, just maybe, this might be the missing statue. Let's see. How did we do? Spot on! Yes! That took a little bit of time, I'm not gonna lie. But basically what I did, I can walk you through it. So, there's this landmark right here because it's basically a 90-degree corner. So I just went from here, and I walked out until I was right in line with the tree, which happened to be 10 steps, 6 and then another 4. And then yeah, from there just walked out another 4 to the statue, and then I had my point. So from here to the tree, 4 steps got me right to this landmark. So not too shabby, I'd say. Not too shabby indeed. I still... Oh, wait. I was trying to mark the chest. No, I don't need the chest. I need that thing. I'll figure it out. Alright, guys. Using the same or similar logic there, I lined up. It seems like it was a straight shot from the dock to... through the island to where it is. So, hopefully, if this lines up, well, that's what I did. How did we do? Oh, very close. 3 stars. Yes. However, I'm pretty sure I'm missing a chest. I almost want to try again, just so I can keep looking around. I'm pretty sure there's 3, but I need to go slightly away. Okay. I'm going to hit try again, just because I don't want to end this map. I'm going to keep looking for another chest. Alright, well, I did a quick little look around. I'm not seeing anything. Let's just confirm the position again. Yeah, I moved it ever so slightly closer. We'll continue. How are we looking? Oh, there was only 2. Well, that helps, I guess. Let's see. 3 on this one. Let's go ahead and try to get this one going. So here is the new map. It's a nice, pretty big one. Got some deer over there. They want us to map out this big tower here, and I found this thing. So I guess give me a second while I piece together what I'm looking at here. Alright, I think I figured it out. I think these lines are the walk path. So like that dirt path going right over there, and it goes back over to there. Must go over those bridges. So I think these squares are those bridges. So I don't know if it's up on top there. Hold on, let's see. Where does this path end? Because there must be a path right here. So if I can... Hold on. Jump up there, up here. I think it's up here. Let me up, let me up, let me up. Like right here, give or take. Nice. 1 down, 2 to go. What do we have? Tree. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to keep looking for more treasures. I almost missed this one. But it looks like at the totem... And then just kind of right at the base of the totem. So, don't know where that is. Let's go find it. Let me up, let me up, let me up. Can I? Oh, man. Can I even get up there? There's a good chance I cannot. Sad. Alright, well, I found the totem. So... I mean, if I had to take a guess, right here. Nice. Oh, it's just a fountain pen. Collected all the pens, pencils, highlighters, and brushes. Let's go. Let's check this thing out. I like to see how these things drop. I like this one. How's that compared to the pencil? It's just slightly thicker, but it's still thinner than the crayon, much thinner than the highlighter, and I mean, I don't mind the paintbrush, but it's too thick. So I think we'll be sticking with the pen and the pencil. Let's go ahead and just erase all that. There we go. Alright, we should have 1 more chest. Let's keep on looking. So, not entirely sure if this is a dig spot, but last time we dug here... Oh, really? Nothing? Why, though? Why? Why? Yeah. Why? I don't know. Well, I wasn't able to find that 3rd chest yet. It might be something that is part of the main mission. Who knows? But I think this might be where the tall tower is. Let's find out. Absolutely perfect. Ravens could fly here. Flying must have been so cool. We should look at a deer meadow that they graze in. Ah, so now they want us to please put an X under the bridge. Okay. So they gave us quite a bit stuff to do here. But yeah, basically I just went from the edge of that tip to the edge of that tip straight on. So just calculated what that was. And obviously spot on. Look at that. Dead center even. Basically where I'm at. I like it. So I didn't realize that there was an X under this bridge. Is there happen to be... Oh. I don't think this is a dig spot there. That's too bad. Alright. Fine, fine, fine. Because that's so, and that's one of the spots we have to mark now is that X. But let's head back to the tower and I guess work our way from there. Alright, well, I went through a whole convoluted set of lines here, trying to figure out where this point is in relation to basically 3 different spots. So basically from this spot all the way over, straight over, I think this is where the deers graze, right here. Straight east or west or whatever. I think that's where we're at right here. So let's find out. How did we do? We're really close actually. I mean, looks like we have to go down a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just lining it up. So that is our straight line that I just did. So gotta go down a little bit. Let's try that again. So from here, we just go down. I'm thinking right about there, perhaps. Now, how are we doing? I got a little bit closer. I tried zooming in. Okay, so towards the tower, basically, about half a step. Try that again. Towards the tower, half a step. Boom. Hold up. There. Confirm. There we are. Got it. Now we can settle with that. Alright, and where are these next ones? Purple, I don't know where this is. I do know where the X is, though. And yeah, this is a great spot to try to use to help mark out that bridge. Or not bridge, but I guess it is a bridge. Alright, so using some actual, maybe some actual cartography skills or mapping skills, I determined, I think this spot here is the bridge. So what I did was from the meadow here, I measured out 11 steps. I did an arc. I didn't know where that was, but 11 steps. And then from the tower, I did another 11 steps. Well, that's how far it was. So wherever those two meet, that must be the point. Let's see if I happen to have gotten that. Oh, I'm very close. Very close to getting that thing narrowed down. We have to go towards the tower and the dock ever so slightly. Okay, let's try that again. But yeah, so I had the right idea at least. So towards the tower and the dock. That was a step. Maybe like that. How are we looking? Very good. So yeah, if you weren't aware, that is a way to, I guess, do that. Triangulate, basically, is what you're doing. If you know the distance between one point to it and another point to it, wherever those two meet, then that has to be where it is, basically. So I guess we have one more thing, a new purple flower type. I don't even know where that is, so we'll have to go looking for it. All right, I'm not actually sure. I'm not too confident on this one, but let's go ahead and just throw this right here. And I guess hope for the best. I still haven't found... Oh, that was actually pretty good. I still haven't found that last chest though, and I'm not sure where it is. So I'm actually going to just click try again. We need to go a little bit closer to the dock, it looks like. But I'm going to keep looking. I'm guessing that's our last objective on this island. I would like to complete it before moving on. Alright, well, I've been all over this map, I feel like, and I haven't noticed a single indication of treasure chest. So we're just going to move on. We might come back at a later point. I'm very disappointed that there wasn't a treasure chest for us to find, and yeah, looks like we did in fact finish up that island. So I'm pretty sad about that, actually. Um, but that's gonna do it for this episode. We made some progress. These have actually gotten pretty difficult, just in terms of location, since we aren't being given the the compass stone, whatever it is. And so just orientating ourselves. I think we've gotten the hang of it now, being able to do intersecting lines and that sort of thing. But yeah, it has started getting a little more difficult. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're going to wrap it up here. If you enjoyed it, please consider giving it a like. Also, I would appreciate if you guys would subscribe. It would help me greatly. And until next time, we will see you guys later. So thank you. Goodbye.